My name's Cynthia Shephard. I was stationed at Fort Bragg, and I was in the first Desert Storm. And when we returned, I started going through, oh my gosh, I just started going through things. And so I turned the TV on, and it was Kenneth Copeland. But once I got a hold of what he was teaching about the Word of God, it took the scales off my eyes. I felt very free for the first time in my life. Every morning I would get up and listen to the broadcast through my computer. And then I would also have the downloads, that he has for partners that you can download for free, the MP3 and MP4, And so I would listen, that would be my time for devotion and getting the breakfast ready and this and that. I went on my run. I would run down 101st, 5 miles down, 5 miles back. But this particular day, I did that, and I came in, I laid down. I could barely get up off the bed. It felt like I wanted to pass out. Well, as the Lord would have it, my daughter's friend came by. "Hey, Miss Cint," she said, "how you doing?" I said, "I don't know, sweetie." I said, "I really think I need to go to the hospital." And she took me to the hospital. And the moment I got out of the car, the nurse came out with a wheelchair. And she said, "Oh, don't you take another step. You sit down." So they did the blood test and everything. There wasn't a heart attack or anything. They did an x-ray. There was nothing there. He said, "Miss Shephard, I don't understand this." He said, "But if you don't mind, I would like to go and do another check." And he came back and he said, "Miss Shephard, you have cancer." I said, "No, I don't." I said, "I appreciate you doing the test, but I don't receive that." And he said, "Well, if you do your fist like this, that's the size of the cancer that was in my lung." And a couple of weeks later, I went to the VA in Fayetteville, and I presented the evidence to them. They faxed my information to Durham VA. The chief oncologist and the chief radiation oncologist were touring at the VA. Dr. Salema from Duke Medical Center called me and said, "Miss Shephard, we happen to be touring here, and we see your information come up on the screen, and we would like to take on your case." And I'm thinking, this is all God. Okay, yes, sir. When do you want me up there? Well, I didn't know at the time that it was stage 4. And so I chose the radical treatment. As I sat in the chemo chair, I had my computer, and I would be listening to Kenneth Copeland, and I would put it on auto, and I would listen to all his messages. And some days when I did have a little energy, then I would listen to the CDs. After a few months, it was like you could see the difference. People could see the difference. I was upbeat and cheerful, and my nurse was like, "We watched you come in here, and we have seen people leave here that's been diagnosed with stage 1. But you came in with stage 4, and we watched God shrink all of that." And I have Kenneth Copeland to thank for that, helping me to understand that I have dominion. I have the authority. And he has taught me how to speak with authority to whatever's trying to invade my body. And so that was December of 2015. And May of 2016, it says here, stable mediastinal lymph, whatever, no evidence of metastatic disease. May was 4 years cancer-free. No evidence. I believe Christ didn't survive the cross. He defeated the enemy, like Brother Copeland said, in open combat. So I'm not saying I'm a survivor. I'm a defeater.